And let's try once more to advance over here. Ah, darn it. Alright, I do not like you guys who set me on fire. I may have mentioned this before, but apparently he did not get the memo. Fire arrows bad. Brian no like. Quit it, quit it, quit it. Yeah, why don't you guys, like, fight each other? Start shooting each other or something. Alright. Fire arrow guy, you go away. Other arrow guy, you're also annoying. But I can kill you with the smite sword. Get smote! Alright, I definitely need to get some light in here and or figure out where all of these spawners are. Oh, the spiders that I saw falling from the ceiling, it was just because they had been climbing before, I think. So I think they are merely, you know, spawning over here. Okay, those guys might fight each other. I need to put myself out. I put myself out too late. Alright, I'm not doing a good job approaching this area. Let's pick a different area to mix things up. Wow! These guys know how to give chase. I'm surprised by how good they were at that. Alright, you're dead. I'll kill you with the smite sword, even though it's not the right tool for the job. I'm far enough back that I ought not be spawning any of those monsters. They're giving me some leather caps that I don't need. Some more iron armor replacements. Armor's still holding up just fine, though. And I still have enough room in my inventory. I'll dump off a couple of things. And I happen to see this here, so let's go ahead and break this. And if I wanted to go a different direction, then I think there's basically straight ahead right over here. So let's try doing this one that I'd closed off previously. Once again, breaking the webs. Ouch. So there's a skeleton over here, and more skeletons with bows spawning over here. I'm not going to be able to stay ahead of them in terms of how fast they're spawning. I need to heal up again. Let's see, so what do I want to do with that? I could really use a power bow, but I don't have one. Could like ender pearl in there. I doubt there'd be a tripwire, and it'd be an easy way to get across, but I think I should just probably build a bridge. Alright, let's try to build a bridge over to this little area. Where did you come from? Oh, you guys have all... Man! These guys must have... Oh! I did not realize that hole was there. I feel like they must have extended range tracking capabilities or whatever. Typically, skeletons won't follow you more than 16 blocks away, but map acres can alter that. And I feel like these guys have been altered so that they chase the player from farther away. Okay, let's see. Down here, you guys can live your happy little life down there. I wanted to see if that was going to circle around, but it doesn't appear that it does. Alright, let's see if I can build my bridge over here that I was just talking so much about. There we go. Great. And even just that torch is going to help cut down on the spawns over here. I think quite a lot. And I thought I saw a pressure plate. Oh, I just ran out of arrows. I was talking about how I'm never going to run out of arrows. Fortunately, I know that there is a chest with arrows right over here, I believe. Running low on my cooked fish, too. There is, we'll grab 2 more stacks of arrows. The punch bow is still doing fine. And let me just drop off a few other things that I don't care to have in my inventory right now. Sure, and we'll go ahead and repair these together. And look at this, I got another fully repaired iron chest plate. Should I need it? Okay, but I managed to get 1 more torch down here. And I thought I saw some pressure plates, maybe, but maybe I'm making that up. It might just be like the weird floor that's over here that I was seeing. Okay, let's put myself out. Okay, oh boy, electrified creepers. I was not expecting that. I will confess, I did not see that one coming. I talked about how this map ramps you up in terms of your tech, in terms of the weapons and armor that you have very quickly. Is also ramping up the enemies similarly quickly. I don't think the amount of armor and blast protection I have, I don't think I would live through an electrified creeper blast. I've got blast protection. I might live through a electrified creeper blast. It's not something I'm dying to test right at the moment. But my stuff is pretty good. So it's a possibility. In any case, let's make this a little bit safer. Like so. Let's block this off just for a moment so that enemies aren't pathing over to me, hopefully. Nope, they can still walk right across. Okay, great. I'm not sure where the electrified creepers were exactly. So let's just try to get some more light over here. Try not to be on fire, because being on fire is no fun. And yeah, I just want to chop these things down and have a nice way to walk through here, I think. Oh, gosh. The whatever coupled with the punch that just makes it that much worse. All right, and you, let's just get rid of you. All right, extra ender pearl, very nice. Okay, those guys have an easier path to walk over to me now, so perhaps they will all start walking over here, or perhaps they'll get in a firefight amongst themselves. I still hear, I mean, I know I hear some of the zombies who have fallen down in the hole over here. These guys definitely have like an extended range following AI, whatever. They're not behaving like normal skeletons. Okay, I'm gonna run over here now. Oh boy. And just add a little bit of light and then run away. I see, so some of these guys got hung up on the cobwebs, which worked in my favor. There was like 5 or 6 of those skeletons that had spawned down the hallway on the left. And over here on the right, hardly anybody. Let's go ahead and take you out. Take you out. And start destroying these spawners. So yeah, if I kind of go back and forth between 2 areas, it seems like that strategy is working reasonably well. Alright, and over here, this is probably well enough lit. I think that wither skeleton might have spawned with his head stuck in the wall. Either that or he just never got a chance to see me coming. And that's probably, yeah, just a hole into death. So we'll cover some of those up. I hear the spiders. Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I saw them coming out of the ceiling earlier, and it speculated that they were merely climbing. But no, they are indeed right there. Can I break this from here? Yes. Okay, that should help a lot in terms of future cave spiders. And in terms of present cave spiders. I'm just going to try to walk away. I do want to take a peek inside these chests before I do walk away, though, because the loot keeps ramping up very quickly. My pick is still doing fine. Ooh, steak! I was in need of some food. Hello. So I will take that, and wow! Okay, protection 1 thorns, protection feather falling thorns. Okay, that is a better bottom half, or no. I have protection, I have projectile 4. Let's leave that. How about the helmet? Helmet looks pretty good, though. It's no longer getting the blast protection, so I'm a little worried about the electrified creepers. But overall, I have a feeling that'll be a good thing. And I'm going to drop off some more things in here. And check out these other chests. If I find a power bow, then I will be one satisfied Brian. No, but instant health potions are totally worth it. I don't know that I'm going to need the web cutter anymore. Oh, hello. Try to sneak up on me, crazy guy. And proj, unbreaking, prot. Okay, unbreaking and prot are things that I want. Blast 4 is also very good. These are actually, I should step back and use these things. A power bow! Yay! I'm so happy. All right, we're going to take all this stuff back, and I'm going to re-gear, and then we will continue on with this dungeon. All right, with my levels, I'm going to combine Prot 4 and Unbreaking 3 and put them on these boots that also have some Feather Falling and Thorns. The Thorns, I think Thorns even on boots would work, but in any case, that tends to make things break more quickly, and so having the Unbreaking 3 will help a lot. And then I've got Prot 1 over here. I've got Projectile, Prot. I don't have any Blast Protection right now, and so I think I probably should make myself a Blast Protection helmet just to have some of that. Blast Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3 is going to go on a new iron helmet. I went and grabbed all of the iron out of the area where we found the blazes. And apparently I need a few more levels, and so we'll go ahead and do that so that I can put this on this. Great, now I have a Blast Protection helmet that I will wear instead of this one. So I've got Blast, I've got Prot, I've got Proj, and I've got Prot. And so I feel very good about my armor situation. Let's go see if we can finish off the rest of this dungeon. I'm also taking a moment to repair my sword and my pick, since both of those could afford to be repaired. And I have returned to the dungeon. And I guess I saw electrified creepers around this corner, and so I know that this is a direction that I have not yet completed going. So let's give it a try, shall we? Not sure exactly where the electrified creepers were spawning from originally, and so I think probably a wise course of action is to just get a whole lot of extra light around here. Okay, there's not a spawner there. Continuing to use the spite sword, the smite sword a whole lot. Keeping my eye out for falling traps. Any little holes. Okay, there's a creeper falling out of the ceiling over there, so I was fortunate enough to see that ahead of time. And yeah, let's not have the creeper blow up, ideally. Let's eat some food. And let's try to get some light up in the ceiling wherever the creeper was coming from. I don't see where he could have fallen from there. I'm not sure if a piston opened up or there's a dispenser in the wall or what exactly happened there. There's definitely just spawners around here. Oh, neat. I think I just saw that guy get hit by thorns. So, hooray for that. Those two are maybe fighting? Nope. The other skeleton didn't want to fight him, apparently. Let's put myself out once again. Try to keep tons of light in here. Okay, still not sure exactly where I saw the creeper come from before, so oh, there it is. Got it. There and there and there. Okay, are the places. So there is a skeleton spawner up in the ceiling. And, or sorry, creeper spawner up in the ceiling. Oh, so maybe there's a creeper spawner up in the ceiling over here as well. I'm thinking to myself. And so I think I actually want to go back and try to find it now. Failing to look at the ceiling has already cost me dearly on this map. And yes, as I suspected, I didn't actually pick up this water bucket, so it's actually still over here. I thought it behaved a little bit weird. Okay, so electrified creepers. I do not see any holes in the ceiling here. Or here. Maybe they did walk all the way around from this other area with these creepers. It's a possibility. And these guys are still walking up. Ah, darn it. Quit setting me on fire. And so I would like to take out the creepers, but it's hard to do with the skeletons here. They're dropping lots of nice things, though, so that's at least nice. Oh, crap. No, no. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm not sure if that has just created a way for more creepers to appear. Like more holes in the ceiling, so I'm kind of nervous about that. Let's do this. I know where the creepers are. I know a different angle of attack I get to take. And so, not right here. Yeah, this will be okay. I'm going to dig up through the wall, up towards where the creepers are, and come at the creepers from the side and just try to neutralize that as a threat so I can just focus on the skeletons in the dungeon below and only have to do one thing at a time. And here's the creeper chamber. Gotten a little bit of light in there. Let's close it off completely for the moment. Alright, now this will be dangerous. But from here... Ah, darn it, the creeper got in the way. But I think I can take out the spawner. If I can just get him to move out of the way. Darn it. Okay. I could have the creeper blow up and take out the spawner too. I guess these guys are not electrified. But I'm still kind of happy to take it out that way. There we go. And it looks like there's at least one creeper who's still alive here. It's because he fell in a web, maybe? Or maybe there's a half slab there? Not sure exactly. Oh, crap. Alright, well, now he's dead. So in the end, the creeper exploded anyway. Alright, but the creeper threat has been neutralized. I've spawned a ton of skeletons below, so let me walk away for a minute. I happen to have some levels, and I've been using a lot of this smite sword, and I have this old unbreaking sword, and so I'm just going to go ahead and combine them while I'm back home. I was dropping off some stuff to clear out my inventory, and now... yeah, the inventory I think is clear enough. Let's head on back. Okay, I hear clanks already, so not all of these guys have despawned, it would appear. Right. I did not gather all of the health potions. Hopefully there's no more spider spawners over there that were in here, and so I'm just going to grab a few more of those. I actually think there might have been text on one of these that made it different. One of them is emergency health instant 4. Instant health 4. Fascinating. Okay. So we've got various different instant health potions available to me. Basically, I would like to run through here quickly and see if I can get a jump on skeletons before a million of them spawn, now that I don't have to worry about threats above my head. Okay, more electrified creepers. Fantastic. More of Brian being set on fire. Absolutely. Multiple damage over time. I guess I could use one of these health potions and it would also... okay, there's the electrified creeper. Got it. I see the electrified creeper spawner. It might be the only one there is. I just heard what sounded like a skeleton falling, which worries me. Okay. Alright, let's just deal with the damage for a moment. Okay. Got it. That leads back to that area that we saw from the top, where all these different areas kind of interconnect. Okay, I don't see any reason that I want the electrified creepers around, so let's just get rid of them. And let's use our handy-dandy water buckets to attempt to put out some of this lava once again and watch what happens. Okay, that time it actually did obsidianize. So I guess it was because it was next to the flowing downward lava from these pillars that somehow it didn't all obsidianize before, or I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But in any case, I think we have mostly pacified this area. There are those spawners up there still, and I wonder if that's going to be the objective for the wool, and then maybe the other way will be towards dungeon number 3. I'm guessing, possibly. I expect there still could be like tripwire traps or something that's going to try to knock me off over here. So I'm going to move slowly, and I'm also going to use the water bucket. Oh, right, and there's going to be skeletons who are going to spawn up there. Okay, I need to deal with this so these guys don't shoot me off or fall on top of my head. And the easiest way is from back over there. I know how to get back there. Oh, and I never checked this chest along the way back. It has some moderately useful stuff. So, right, the spawners that I want to get at are right below me over here. And is there a way to, like if I chop a little staircase down here, can I actually get to where these spawners are, or are they not close enough to the wall? Not certain. They are not close enough to the wall. They're just kind of hanging down there. Okay, but there are like pillars. Can I get enough light out here? Probably not to stop the spawns. I might be able to from over there maybe. Or I might just jump down on top. I think I'm just going to jump down on top and take a risk. If I happen to die and lose all my gear, then that's a shame. There's one. There's two. Got lucky that that guy spawned at the bad spot. Okay, took out all these things. There's still skeletons below me. We already took that thing out. Just looking around, I think we have dealt with just about all the threats here. Let's do some of this for good measure. Oops. Just in case we happen to fall off into lava. And let's take a look at what we've won over here. Some more enchanted gear. A lot of things with fire protection and blast protection. Kind of lesser enchants, I would say. And punch, 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 flame, 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 and punch. Still not getting the bows I want. Yeah, still would prefer to have some better weapons. Alright, but we managed to do that. I'm going to pillar back up out of here. And I guess that just leaves the intersection below. Oh, look at you. Once again, the creepers in my base. And I'm not sure how they got here. It looked like he was just walking from over here. So I thought I'd made things so that I could hop up here but monsters could not. And yet the creepers, they still appear. And he couldn't have walked from over here, and I closed off, I added a brick here because I had screwed something up that allowed monsters to walk in that way. But how could a creeper have gotten up here? Because this is a... He can't jump from here to here, can he? I don't think so. Hello, creeper. And... yeah, I don't know. Let's just not worry about it. Worrying about it will only make it worse. It is a fresh day, a fresh play session for Brian today, but I am eager to finally get down to this kind of bottom intersection that we saw down here and find out what awaits us. And I think there were multiple ways to get there, but I think today I will run through here and just view this whole area from the top once again. Go on, it's safe. And I never even crossed this thing from the very top, but I don't see any other traps. But I think I probably just like a water bucket right down here to get down to the intersection. And so that is my plan for the moment. Let's make sure the water has gone down nice and far and helped obsidianize more of the intersection area down there. We got those chests just a moment ago. And it looks like there is something here. I see that gravel piece, and it makes me extremely nervous. And I hear some bad guys there. I just wanted to get a look around, and I wanted to see... yeah, this... what is up with the water not turning the lava to obsidian here? What magical tricks are happening? I wonder if there's, like, void below and something? Oh dear, and I hear Pigman. That's never a sound you want to hear. Alright, I'm gonna, since it could be baby Pigmen as well, I'm gonna close off the bottom there. I'd forgotten what these things say. Arcane Library. And there's something here, Fluffy Joy. And something here, Poison Kitchen. Let's start with Poison Kitchen, perhaps? I didn't really get a look at any of these. And I hear fires as well. I don't like the fact that my water isn't working down there. It means there's more tricks afoot, and they may be tricks that I don't know how the Minecraft physics is working. I'm gonna do this for just now. Alright, good. There's skeletons falling from the sky. Apparently right at the entrance here, it sounds like. And so that already makes me want to dig through the walls. There's often something like hidden in these walls as well. This chest does not appear to be trapped. Ooh, wow, it's filled with regen potions. That worries me a little bit. I see, and there's bedrock here. Alright, so I have to walk in this front door. Alright, let's just get a quick look. Okay, there's webs in the ceiling. There's these skeletons who don't seem too awful. There's some zombies carrying potions. It's like a crazy potion lab or something. This was called poison something. Laboratory worker. And I'm just curious to see what he's dropping. Okay. Blast protection, is that what it said? Fire protection? Okay, different types of protective armor. Let's run in here for a moment. Try to add a tiny bit of light. Get a sense of where the bad guys are. Okay, it's not actually too bad in terms of spawners. Okay, there's the spawner. Spawner so far, I was about to say. Oops, okay. Someone... there's a witch. Got it. Okay, so the witches are going to poison me, and they're going to be spawning from somewhere, and there's all kinds of... right, let me break this. All kinds of, hello, run away. Alright, quit throwing potions at me. All kinds of brewing stands everywhere, and so it's very easy when I'm trying to place blocks to accidentally right-click and instead right-click on the potion stand. Okay, so I've got a sense of that. I need to regen for just a moment, and no one should be able to spawn in there, so I'm going to leave that part open. But while we're regenning, let's at least take a peek at Fluffy Joy, which is... reminiscent of Fluffy Bunnies of Joy, which was one of the final areas of Legendary, Vex's super hostile map. I do not like these ceilings at all. They might just be like hiding lighting here, or they might be hiding some kind of trap. So I'm just going to break these ceiling bits because I trust nothing. Alright, and the little gravel bits on the wall aren't too bad. Hey, there's some diamond. Good luck. And the Fortunator 100. So presumably there's lava behind here again, or the Fortunator 100 causes the gravel in these walls to all of a sudden fall down and reveal that there's actually like a creeper spawner behind here or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go ahead and close that back up. Okay, so there's a room over here, but it wasn't as bad as what I was thinking. Alright, and then a staircase down. Okay, let's check out the crazy room. I'm going to kind of peek in it from a few of my own installed vantage points, rather than initially take the ones the map maker has given me, and I'm going to be standing on cobblestone. Thank you very much. Okay, just filled with skeletons wearing some diamond armor. Oh, but dropping some diamond armor. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, this map really ramps up quickly in terms of the like armor capabilities and different things. We've talked about this before. I'm going to leave a chest out here just because my inventory is getting cluttered with all kinds of stuff. And speaking of cluttered inventory, I have a bunch of crazy potions that I did not notice. These are the crazy poison potions that must have been dropped by some of the enemies that I killed in the other room already. Fascinating. Alright. Did someone drop some ender pearls, or have I been carrying those around? Honestly, I'm not sure. And finally, I do want blocks on the bar. Okay, I think that's good for now, just to kind of drop off some things. Let's see. I mean, I need to get in here and try to light this area up. That's all I can think of to do. Oh gosh, it has knockback. Darn it. Okay, knockback is bad. Okay, fortunately, I managed to get in there and add some light. I may have also managed to pick up some of the mess of drops that these guys were dropping. Lots of bottles of enchanting. Oh, wow. That's projectile protection 3. I had blast protection on the helmet. That's still pretty good. I'm going to put it away for the moment. Speed, swiftness, strengths, and someone's dropping strength potions, it appears. Let me go ahead and drink one and see if I can clear out the skeletons that are in that room. So we will do that. Get blocks. What did I used to have in this position? Right, instant health. Let's get instant health too. That will also deal damage to skeletons. Alright, but let's try to get the light first. And then use the strength potion. Alright, strength potion is going to be hard to actually get close enough to hit these guys. Okay, but I think maybe we've got the whole room lit up. Oh, here's you. Okay. Not sure offhand where the spawners were, but that's fine. Tons of bottles of enchanting, more of these enchanted helmets. Wow. This is crazy town. Alright, basically there's an infinite number of enchanting supplies here. So let's just see. Okay, we managed to get some boots, and I'm pretty sure I saw another helmet over here, and so I could probably anvil them together. Right. He's preparing me for something in particular. Because I can anvil these things together with the whatever. I don't have an anvil on me down here. Do I? Is there an extra anvil? Yes, this just screams at me, gear up, there's something coming. And so I think I might like to gear up because there's something coming. I should bring an anvil down here if there's not an anvil already, because I could start wearing these things. Alright, I still have the strength potion for a minute 9. So let's try to take advantage of it by running back in here and just attempting to... thought that was a spider. Run through here, add a little bit more light to the area, discover that there's crazy blazes who are going to be setting things and me on fire, break a spawner or two. Let's see. I hear things fall. Oh, there's the witch spawner. Okay, got it. Okay, I do not like being inside a web. Let's get out of the web. Let's break at least one witch spawner before we go. Okay, great. And now let's get out of here. Actually, I need instant health. Woo! I'm amused at the little woo noise that I made there. Alright. Poison and strength are both going to run out shortly. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and improve my armor. And maybe I want to do Fluffy Joy first, because it seems like it's going to offer me the best kind of set of gear to move forward with. I don't know. I'll think about it.